Surprise underwent a different kind of spring cleaning ahead of spring training.
For the first time, they used a drone to help disinfect their stadium, and the idea came from an unlikely source.
A coach with the Texas Rangers, who also played his college ball at ASU, came up with this. Fox 10's Brian Webb shows us more.
Springtime for the city of Surprise is oftentimes its busiest. The sound of retirement replaced with tourists and snowbirds and thousands of baseball fans. Its downtown stadium is home to two Cactus League teams, the Kansas City Royals and Texas Rangers. But last March, everything changed. Spring training was canceled after just a few weeks, and the entire 2020 baseball season postponed due to the pandemic. And that meant this spring would look and feel a lot different.
I can't even compare it.
Travis Ashby has been overseeing the safety and security of Surprise Stadium fans for more than 8 years. He and his team have spent the past 12 months trying to find the best way to make sure each and every fan feels comfortable coming back.
There's honestly been a learning curve. Every time that we're learning something new about the pandemic and the virus and the new CDC guidelines, we have to kind of adapt and move as an organization to try to accommodate those needs.
That meant limiting capacity this year. Instead of 10,000 screaming fans, the stadium is only hosting about 2,000 for each game.
Limited capacities, physically distanced seating pods. We have increased a lot of our cleaning protocols and reduced touch points and cashless transactions, just anything that we can do to make it as safe as possible for our fans and our community.
All of this began months ago, well before they opened their gates. Like many stadiums around the Cactus League, Surprise was exploring new ways to clean and sanitize every aspect of the ballpark. And that's when they turned to an unlikely ally sitting in their own dugout. Texas Rangers coach and former ASU Sun Devil Don Wakamatsu.
Played ball here under Jim Brock and with Barry Bonds and Odom McDowell, some famous players there.
He spent the past 3 decades in the major leagues as both player and coach, and in his spare time he founded the Walkway Foundation, a nonprofit aimed at helping America's next generation of farmers. So when he heard Surprise was looking for new ways to sanitize the stadium, he pitched to them the idea of using drones the same way he was using them at his grandparents' farm in Oregon.
When I was a kid, they used to biplane spray the orchards. We're thinking about using a drone to spray. And they said, obviously, the technology right now is flight time and capacity. The drones will not work in bigger, larger, mass-scale farms. It's just not feasible. They can't cover enough. They can't spray enough.
Wakamatsu and his team at Farmitude settled on smaller drones to spray smaller areas. This is the T-16, or as they refer to it, Paul. It's an agricultural drone from DJI, capable of holding several liters of disinfectant that is sprayed across the seats and handrails. The sanitization solution is called MicroSure. Wakamatsu describes it as a non-toxic way to protect us from COVID and other infectious diseases.
They had a 20-year history of being in hospital operating rooms. They use MicroSure to spray the Denver Broncos players. It's almost, for lack of a better word, almost a food grade.
The same idea that's been used at other stadiums and venues around the country, including inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Here in Surprise, it takes around 90 minutes to effectively spray and disinfect the entire area, and the barrier lasts anywhere from 30 to 60 days. And while it doesn't replace traditional hand washing, the city believes it gives them an extra layer of protection while making the process more efficient and cost-effective.
Just being able to cover that amount of space in literally a couple hours versus somebody by hand going through and doing every seat, and just a lot more efficient.
Surprise is still deciding whether to bring the drone back next spring. To learn more about the Walkway Foundation and its efforts to help farmers and the community, you can visit our website, fox10phoenix.com.